What's up, enthusiasts, and welcome to my channel. I thought I'd ask you to come along with me today as I go check out my 993 as it's being worked on in the shop. My good man, Charles, who does all the work on my air-cooled cars, he's got the engine pulled and the transmission pulled as he's replacing the clutch for me. So I thought, hey, it might make a good video just for you guys to check out what it looks like to have a 993 engine out of the car. And I'm also curious to kind of get his insight on what the condition of the engine is, and kind of, you know, I would imagine it's pretty telling when you have the engine out. You can see what's going on. The car has 102,000 miles. So anyway, let's jump in there and see what he has to say. Okay, so Charles is going to walk us through my motor, and he's going to tell us what he sees here. And so I'm just going to shut up and let him give us the wisdom.
Hey Will, how you doing today? Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, it's Valentine's Day, so we're going to be two happy buddies here.
Yeah. All right, so in any event, so the involved process of taking this car or this engine out, which just fits in this hole. Got that out this morning, a little bit ago. You know, there's a lot of parts you got to take off, under body stuff, to the mufflers, to cross members, and all that, just to get this thing to come out of that hole. We took and we separated the trans from the engine. The clutch dual mass looks really good. It deflects a little bit, you know, but still nice and stiff. There's no sloppiness to it, so we're okay there. We've kind of vacuumed it all off just to get all the dust out of it and stuff like that. The disc is well worn, kind of towards the end of its life. It's kind of hard to, you know, see if I had the other one out in my hands, but the throwout bearing is old. They don't make noise like that when they're, you know, in good condition. That's the bearing going bad. So it's a good thing we're in here when we are. You know, I made a bunch of notes as I was taking things apart, just to try to see if there was anything where there was missing hardware and stuff. And I found some of those pieces here and there.
So what is it missing?
Bits and pieces. This heat shield wasn't bolted down at all. You can see new hardware I'm putting back on, and all four of these were missing. And then there's clips that go in here that are kind of a funny clip that Porsche has, so I ordered them from the dealer. Also, I think we probably talked about this before, is that the heat pad is missing.
Yes.
And you want us to go ahead and put one in there?
So is it advisable to replace it? I mean, I guess with the engine out, you may as well.
Yeah.
Will it quiet it down, or, I mean, what's
it's a sound insulator.
Okay.
You know, it's like just a foam piece about a 1/2 inch thick, or 13 millimeters.
13 millimeters. He's precise and metric.
Whatever. Yeah, it's close. But in any event, you know, if you wanted to do it, now would be the time.
Do you know what that would cost?
$250.
That's worth it. Let's do that. I just didn't want some, you know, you hear about some of these things, all of a sudden it's like $1,200 or something ridiculous. Well, so, okay, I think that'd be good. Yeah. What's the lifetime on them?
Probably a good 10 years.
It would be a record for me to keep this car for even 5. So, may I ask you why you, and this may not be knowable, but you said some of this hardware is missing. Like, did somebody take the exhaust system apart? Or, I wonder, like, how do you lose hardware over time unless somebody's been in there?
You have a lot of vibration on the exhaust system. So whether that was a contributing factor, whether, you know, when I look around the car, it doesn't look like it's ever been out.
So let me ask you this: how many hours did it take you guys to do this?
Well, it pays about 15 to do it, even though there's 2 of us working on it, and it'll take us 15 hours to do it for the out and in. Because there's just so much involved.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that.
Between the electrics and the oil lines and this all. Never been open.
It's always a good sign.
Except for right now. Make sure the glue in it. Brand new disc.
So this is my transmission.
Yes.
Everything looking pretty good condition to you?
Yeah. Just lubricating, you know, the needle bearings in here where the clutch fork pivots. Yeah, just repacking all the bearings in there. And then just cleaning everything up a little bit.
So, whoa, mind blowing for me. It's so amazing to me that guys can do that kind of work. I mean, it is so complex. I find the very thought of doing that kind of thing just completely overwhelming. Anyway, while I was there, Charles talked to me about a couple of things that I may want to consider doing to the car while the engine was out. So it's like replacing a couple of gaskets that are leaking, the chain cover gaskets that have been leaking for a while. So I told him to go ahead and do that because the engine's already out. So anyway, I hope you got something out of seeing that. I'm excited to hear that my engine and the overall car is in good condition. I will make a follow-up video to this one where I just kind of give you impressions of the new clutch once I pick the car up. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to this channel. I am always working to improve my cars, go to air-cooled events, Porsche events. So if you're into that kind of thing, subscribe. Be sure to click the bell so you're notified when I publish new videos. That said, I'm out of here.